What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we got some very, very breaking news, some very interesting news as undefeated rising Mexican lightweight superstar title contender King Ryan Garcia. He pulls out his July 9th showdown with Javier Fortuna. And get this, he cites that he's semi-retiring due to his health. He says he's going to focus on his health moving forward, so he's going to step aside from the sport of boxing. Ryan Garcia, 21 wins, 18 wins by way of knockout, no losses. He's 22 years of age. He stands at 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. He was scheduled to face Javier Fortuna July 9th. Okay, Javier Fortuna is a former title contender, 36 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. 25 wins by way of knockout. He himself was knocked out once. He's 31 years of age, stands at 5'6.5" with a 68.5-inch arm reach. Okay, this was Ryan Garcia. He fought Olympic gold medalist, British superstar title contender Luke Campbell in his last fight, and he did so in dramatic fashion. He was floored in the second round of that fight. He got up, and in the 7th round, he stopped Luke Campbell. That was a huge step up in competition for Ryan Garcia. And he stated that, he was looking to do big things. He became the WBC mandatory challenger for undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney. He stated that he wanted to face off against 2-division undefeated world champion who simultaneously holds the WBA at 130, 135 and is moving up now June 26th to face Mario Barrios, undefeated Mexican WBA regular junior welterweight world champion superstar boxer. That's going to take place June 26th at junior welterweight. So he's looking to become a 3-division champion. Ryan Garcia, he stated that he wanted to face off against Gervonta Tank Davis in his next fight. With that said, that didn't come to fruition because then he was trying to secure a massive showdown for himself, a legacy fight for himself against 8-division world champion, legendary Filipino iconic superstar boxer Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. That didn't come to fruition. And then he was scheduled to face off, instead of facing Devin Haney, who was, he became the mandatory after he beat Luke Campbell, he decided to fight Devin Haney's other mandatory in Javier Fortuna. So with that said, now Ryan Garcia, he had this to say. He stated that he's done right now. He's stepping aside from the sport of boxing. He stated that he cited his health, as the main reason as to why he's doing so. He says he's going to focus on his family. He's going to focus on his health. And he just decided that he's not going to fight Javier Fortuna and he's going to step away from the sport of boxing. Okay. This is breaking news. He says, at this time, it is important to manage my health and well-being. This is what he put on social media. I have decided to take some time off and focus on becoming a stronger version of myself. I hope to be back soon, and I'm looking forward to stepping back into the ring when I am my healthiest self. So he's stepping aside from the sport of boxing, and he's saying that he wants to, focus on his health, his well-being. And at some point in time, he's hoping that he'll return to the sport of boxing and to the boxing ring. But right now, he's going to focus on himself and his well-being. Well, many people thought that Ryan Garcia, who is well known for the fact that he has very, very fast hands, and for the fact that, Ryan Garcia is an Instagram, essentially people refer to him as an Instagram model. Okay, he's a social media mogul, right? Ryan Garcia has a huge social media following. He has over, 8-9 million social media followers, and so now he's saying that he's going to take some time off from the sport of boxing, focus on his health. He stated he was excited that after, the fight with Luke Campbell, that people were going to now view him as a true boxer and not just a Instagram model, and not just, somebody that was, a model, and just, he wanted to be viewed as a boxer first, not a model first. Okay. He stated that, now he's arrived. He was very excited with the fact that he got knocked down by Luke Campbell, and then he got back up, and he weathered the storm, and he was in a tough fight. He was happy, to lick his wounds and show the boxing world that he is tough. He's not a pretty boy, just a social media Instagram mogul, and he wasn't on the hype, okay, with flashy hand speed and and looks that the women like and things of that nature. So this is what he put on his social media. He says, I know this news may be disappointing to some. He says, my fans, but I'm announcing today that I'm withdrawing from my July 9th fight. At this time, it is important to manage my health and well-being. I have decided to take some time off and focus on becoming a stronger version of myself. I hope to be back soon. I am looking forward to stepping back in the ring at some point in time, but at my healthiest self. I want to thank God, my family, and my doctors and my supporters. So, we don't know what took place, health-wise, with Ryan Garcia. Hope all is well with Ryan Garcia. This sounds like, he says that his doctors and his support team, so he may have went to the doctor. He may have found out some news and he had to, take some time off, but a lot of people, they're going to look at Ryan Garcia and they're going to feel like, Ryan Garcia is not mentally built for the sport of boxing, because that was already the narrative, that he was just simply, Instagram, social media mogul, right? He was just a huge social media follow, a lot of people follow him on social media. He's flashy with his hand speed, and that now, he had the Luke Campbell fight. Like I said, it was a rough, rugged fight. It was a tough fight. He was flawed in the fight. He got up. He was happy that, he had to weather the storm. He had to show his toughness, his grit, and now he's saying that, he didn't announce what exactly it is, but he's saying that, he's thanking the doctors and his family and his support team. So maybe it's something serious. We never know. Obviously, the boxing fans are not going to be happy with this announcement. Everybody's going to jump to conclusions. They're going to say, he's just mentally not built for this. We don't know what doctor, what former doctor that he's been to, and we don't know what's going on with Ryan Garcia. But truthfully, we hope that everything is well with Ryan Garcia. We hope this is not a case where, Ryan Garcia is simply, he's not mentally built for the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing is a lonely sport. It's a very tough sport. Like my co-hosts always say, getting in the square circle is a truth seller. Okay, it's a truth serum. It's your personality is going to come out. Ryan Garcia is good for the sport of boxing, so we wish him all the wealth and healthness. We hope that everything is well with Ryan Garcia. We hope everything pans out for Ryan Garcia. This is unfortunate. Obviously, the selfish part of the fan part of us, myself and the fans and everybody included, wanted to see Ryan Garcia in such a tough fight with a guy like Javier Fortuna, and that's a tough, stiff test, and a huge step up for Ryan Garcia. Luke Campbell was a step up, but this is a different type of step up for Ryan Garcia. He's part of the new version of the Four Horsemen in the sport of boxing. Himself, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, and Shakur Stevenson. He got himself, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, and Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay. Then you have other guys as well, like O'Shaquie Foster, Christopher Colbert on that level. So it's very exciting to have a guy like Ryan Garcia in the sport of boxing, because he brings a whole different element to the sport of boxing. You understand? So he has very flashy hand speed. He has the Hollywood looks and the social media following. And everybody's interested in facing off against Ryan Garcia. Like I said, he was in position to fight his mandatory in Devin Haney, which would have been a huge fight. But he stated that Devin Haney was a boring fighter. Devin Haney hadn't accomplished much in his career. Ryan Garcia hadn't accomplished much in his career either. He had one step-up fight in his career. And that's a guy, and Luke Campbell was Olympic gold medalist, but he's fought for a world title, but he's never become a world champion, okay? So people were looking forward to Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. He said he was going to knock out Gervonta Tank Davis in 2 rounds. Then people was looking forward to Ryan Garcia and, Devin Haney. These are fights that people were looking forward to. They was interested in. And when it was announced that he's going to fight Javier Fortuna, the fan base, the boxing world got excited about that, because it's a different test for Ryan Garcia. So hopefully Ryan Garcia gets back well, everything works out, and he returns to the sport of boxing healthy as he stated, because he's needed in the sport of boxing. I know it's a selfish point of view, and hopefully, like I stated, he's all well and everything's all squared away on his side, and then the sport of boxing secondary. So let's see how this plays out and unfolds. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Garcia, you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Wow.